Yo, welcome to RUMOUR MANIA! Oh my word, trying to pin these all down has been crazy, but I think we've got a good idea and a good gist of what's about to go down. So, who we got? Nino here for the Skinner. Of course, why else is anybody here? It's the only reason to be here is for the Skinner. Blake, if you're still hanging over on YouTube, come on over to... There he is. Mr. Bepic is here. Made his way over from YouTube. Good man. Good to have you. Who we got? We got in Quiz. And then Blake as well. Theed, what's up? And of course, Jamal, who's been waiting for this for weeks and weeks. And then Ghost is here. Skulk G! I see you're also on YouTube, Skulk. All the fun's happening on Twitch. Come find me, Greybeard RL on Twitch. Come hang here. Drew's here as well. Ooh, okay. So I guess I have to open this up by saying that. One moment. There's one technical issue I need to deal with while I'm thinking about it, because it's going to become a problem later. That needs to come right down to about there. And this needs to go up to there. Okay, good. So, so there's plenty rumors, and we're going to dive deep into all of them here. Now, many of these rumors are known, certainly within the competitive scene, among the competitive players, but may not be known in the broader scene. Hey, Mr. Bepic following. Thank you, sir. Welcome aboard. Welcome to the party. So the idea here is to let the broader community know what's going on. Skull G's made his way over from Twitch, and thanks for the follow. So the idea is to kind of collect all of these rumors, and you have to appreciate from the outset that most of these are rumors. So there's still confirmations to be had, still plenty time for things to change up. This is the situation as it stands now. When rosters start being confirmed, then we can start having a proper, a little bit more of a certain roster mania. Having said that, there are certain things that the rumors are so broad and so large that we come to accept them as true. I've had a number of people tell me things in confidence, and where that has been the case, they will remain in confidence, except if I've been told something in confidence and then I've heard it from one or two other sources, which means it's out, it's getting out there. And in those cases, I've gone back to the people who gave me the information and said, I'm going with this because it ain't the secret you think it is anymore. But where there hasn't been that confirmation through additional rumors or additional backing up, additional sources, I have kept that confidential, so I won't be divulging that. Hello, Amagus. Hello, JTW. And Olympics here. Hello. You look armless. Hop in. And Rumble Truck, thanks for the follow. Welcome aboard. So are those all the caveats? And then, of course, there's someone who got ahead of Rumor Mania today, and I'll be taking that up first of all. And then there was, like, how do I present all of these rumors? Because they quickly start to divulge. Of course, you want to end with the big ones, but the big ones keep everything else in place, so we kind of have to start there. So it's all a little bit there and thereabouts. But these are rumors, unless otherwise stated. So, having given that caveat, I think let's get ourselves underway here. And I guess the first thing we have to address is Skill Steel posted a tweet earlier today and a twit longer explaining, hello Max Ninja, I see you there, explaining what he is doing and the fact that he is now LFT. So I thought we'd have a quick look at his twit longer, which I thought was fabulous. Jezd, or is it JZ? GZ. Welcome aboard. Thanks for the follow. So this is what Skill Steel had to say. He's LFT, looking for T. So with the season done and dusted, I've had some time to think. Actually, I've been thinking even long before Worlds. What happens after? The short answer, Snowy and Darth are exploring other options. I want to make it very clear there was no ill intention behind their decision, and I fully support their decision to do so. They have been nothing but incredible teammates, and the season with them was definitely one I'll remember and provided me with two huge opportunities, which was to go to South Africa's first World Championship in Dallas and to attend Gamers 8 in Saudi. The entire squad has become more than just players I played Rocket League with. I'd like to thank them and, of course, Super Coach CP Zebra, obviously, for taking me in all those months back as well. I mean, who picks up a 26-year-old instead of a very insane 15-year-old? But listen, if the 26-year-old is mad enough, why not? And he goes on to say, I'd also like to thank Pirates and XD for all the support through the season. World has been just insane. And on he goes. And then very importantly, his closing paragraph is incredibly important. He says, that being said, I've thought about retiring, but I feel I can still hold my own at the top level. So as long as I can do that, I'll stick around. I mean, everyone who knows me knows I basically never stopped grinding. And even when there was nothing to play for, so why stop now? And I think that is amazing, and I'm thrilled that he's one of my very favorite people in the scene, been around a long time, and just an all-round nice guy. So, hats off to Mr. Skill Steel, who has to be acknowledged. And so I guess that means the rumor about Orlando Pirates, their roster breaking up, is not actually, that part is confirmed. And that then begs the very next question, which is, well, what now? So if they're breaking up, what does that mean? Where do they go? Well, at the outset, let me say that I predicted on the closing day of RLCS 21-22, after the very last regional of the spring split, I said not a single roster will survive into the new season, and that has proved to be true. So I feel like I've been stringing this out long enough. Let's get going. Patat Plays, hello. Red Flash, hello. Who else am I missing here? Anybody? I think I've got everybody else. Okay, let's go, Commandos. It's howling time. Let's get on with the rumors. And of course, the first has to be Orlando Pirates, no longer with Skill Steel in it. So Darth and Snowy are exploring new options. And the rumors have been rife, and I have heard this from more than 2, more than 3, more than 4, more than 5 people. So it is out there in the wild, but it remains a rumor, nothing official. But as it stands in the rumor stakes, Snowy, Darth to die for is the rumor. And by all indications, this is what we're going to see. But, who knows? Hey, Archeon slipped into the chat. Don't go far, Ark. We're definitely going to be talking about you. So I am a little bit divided on this. I've heard 2 arguments, and I kind of agree with both. The idea here is that Snowy, Darth, and To Die For make a super team. I mean, I don't think there's too much arguing that that these are among the top 3 players in the country. So it becomes a super team, a team that is best suited now to become competitive by the time the next RLCS World rolls around. And let's have the best possible shot we can to be competitive. The other, is it not better for the scene in general to help grow the scene if these players are spread out a little bit, and Snowy, Darth, and To Die For all on their own teams, helping them become great? I don't know, and I don't know what the general thought. I don't know what the general thought. Oh, someone wants me to drink. Who was that? Who just redeemed the drink? Someone redeemed a drink. I can't see in the chat who that was, but there we go. So who have we got here? FLG Flock. Welcome aboard. Thanks for the follow. Whoever redeemed the drink, thank you very much. And we're going with Strawberry Lips today. Acid.com. Hits the subscribe button, sir. Thank you very much. Massively appreciated. And for the drink, salute. Okay, so somebody said they agree. Okay, so Jamal agrees with the super team idea. Yeah, and maybe they just go ahead and drag everybody with them. Red Flash doesn't agree. Super teams make the other teams work that much harder. Oh, okay, so you're behind it. K-Sleet, welcome. Up my channel points requirements. Thank you, Splooshy. You are. Is 1,500 still too low for a drink? Okay, see, that's probably a good point. We need this for next season. There is the question about will this roster fly under the flag of Orlando Pirates? I'm going to talk a bit more about that later. Francis, welcome aboard. Thanks for the follow. I'm going to talk a bit more about that later in the episode. Will they fly under the Pirates flag or another? That remains to be seen. Okay, so that's enough about Orlando Pirates, but that then does beg the question. So if Orlando Pirates are breaking up and To Die For joins the Pirates, what happens to Bravado? So Bravado, obviously, their roster breaks up. What happens to Happy Meal? What happens to Daisy? What happens to Skill Steal? Well, one rumor, and I have to say it's been a fairly weak rumor, but a rumor nonetheless, and I've heard is that maybe these three form a team. Happy Meal, Daisy, and Skill Steal on a team. That might be kind of interesting. So we'll have two senior citizens. Happy Meal, all of 23, I think now. Skill Steal at 26. Daisy bringing down the average age. That might make for a team. I don't know what. And as I said, I think this is a bit of a weak rumor. And you will see why I think it's weak. Because Daisy's name is going to. This is not the first time you're going to hear Daisy's name tonight. So, yeah. So there we go. Alexander the OK, welcome. I'm glad you're here on YouTube, but come on over to Twitch. That's where all the fun is happening, so come hang there. And I agree with you. Alexander over on YouTube said that the super team thing is basically what Sandrock Gaming did for MENA. So, yeah, maybe, and they've now dragged other MENA teams with them, so certainly successful for them. All right, so this is a weak rumor, and I think it'll become clear why I think it's weak as we go here. So this is a possibility of a new team. And that the closest we have to a confirmed roster is Team Espionage, which is now going to be made up of Wee Casper, Friction, and Kino. Maybe. There are rumors around it, but it looks like this is a confirmed roster. But what we do know is that they're not going to be flying under the flag of Espionage. And the rumor is that White Rabbit Gaming has taken over this roster. And White Rabbit Gaming, a pretty big org. They have competitive teams in CSGO, in PUBG, Dota, and 2 or 3 others. So quite big in the esports space. So a new org into the SSA Rocket League scene, which is fabulous. And nobody wants to confirm this. I've been in touch with also, nobody wants to confirm, but the rumors are out there, so we have to go with that. Yeah, so, you know, do with that information what you will. Unconfirmed, it has to be said. And we know Drew left Espionage, so yeah. And adding to this are that there's probably a new Espionage team. And I have to say, if this is confirmed, a massive welcome to White Rabbit Esports, White Rabbit Gaming. Thrilled that there's a new org in the scene, and hopefully Casper, Friction, and Kino will do well under them. All right, moving along with staying with Espionage, though, is that I think their Espionage might have a new roster. And rumors are, and I'm hearing on the one hand it's confirmed, but again, these are all rumors, but this is what I'm hearing for Espionage, is that there will be a new roster for Espionage. Olympic, JRS, and Siphon, who've been jamming together and scrimming. So this looks like it's going to be the new the all-new look Espionage team. Who's going to manage them now? I don't know, but they will probably be flying under that banner. Hey, Jota, how's it? Jota, you've been around long enough to know the nudge, nudge, wink, wink sort of discussions that go on. Nobody's confirming anything. So there you go. No, Siphon, you wouldn't know. And please correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know if Siphon has appeared in any RLCS rosters. I don't think so. And JRS, I'm not too familiar with as a player. Olympic, we know. Old Meraki, Synergy Gaming, been flown under a few flags. Somebody just redeemed a drink, and I don't know who it is. But I'll take it. I see someone's just hanging on that countdown timer, and as it hits 0, redeeming. Well, good luck to you. Hello, Clever Rabbit. Okay, so. So JRS I'm not familiar with as a player. Siphon I've I've been in lobbies of his. I think he's he's a pretty good player. He's better than me, and that's not a bar for excellence, but make of that what you will. All right, enough about Team Espionage. Let's talk about Unity. So leaving Unity, and I'm hearing good things about Unity, grinding very hard in the background. And really, and they were a team I really wanted to see do a lot better last season than they did. They came out of the high school league. They won VS in last year. So we were expecting big things. Didn't do as well as I know they would have wanted to. But there you go. So with that said, we have Technic Eagle, Potato with a Gun, and Jeff, and I think this is pretty much confirmed, although still flying under the rumor flag, I'm sure. Technic Eagle and Potato with a Gun were there last season, stalwarts of Unity. Rowan has left the team, and their sub, Jeff, has moved up into starting position, off the bench into the pitch. And my favorite thing about this is they have very complicated names. Technic Eagle, Potato with a Gun, and then Jeff. So welcome aboard, Jeff. Good luck with Unity. So, hoping for big things for Unity coming up next season. All right, so moving right along. So that's Unity. And then what's our next? So then we have people who are together, who are looking for a third. So we have 2 players who've teamed up, and they're trying out other players. So looking for third are Eliakim and Archeon. And that's been rumored for some time, and I think it's pretty solid. But the rumors of who might join them as their third, Daisy is in the mix there. And I don't know how serious that is, but it's absolutely a rumor that Daisy is might be looking to join Eli and Archeon, but then also Mr. Lowe, and Mr. Lowe is another name you're going to hear a lot. So very firmly in the rumor camp. Well, maybe it's not so much rumors as it is people hedging their bets, looking at their options, trying out things. But certainly solid rumor that Eli and Ark are together looking for a third. Will Daisy make it? Sleeping Brotato. How's it? I'm assuming from the Bro clan, but welcome aboard. Lemons, how's it? So, will Daisy join Eli and Ark? Will Mr. Lowe join Eli and Ark? It remains to be seen, but there are healthy rumors in that regard. Also looking for a third is Werty, and is it Gizao or Gaizao? Now, Gaizao was the ATK coach for last season. ATK, of course, broken up. ATK no longer fielding a Rocket League roster. But Gizao is Dutch, and he's moving to South Africa, I believe. I don't think specifically to play RLCS. I think the move was happening anyway, but he's going to be here and will be able to play. So this is our first European transplant coming to play RLCS in SSA, and he and Werty, formerly of ATK, are looking for a third. So that's kind of interesting. So, yeah, we'll see how that goes. No word. I've heard no rumors or info on who might have been trying out for the team, who's keen to, where they might go, and or not. Okay, so also looking for third are Yopago and Defunct, formerly of DNMK. Casper, of course, moving on over to Espionage stroke White Rabbit Gaming. So we'll see what happens there. And then Defunct, a couple of rumors about Defunct that he might be trying other teams or he might retire. I don't know. But as far as I know, I'm not going to say confirmed, but strong rumor that Yopago and Defunct are looking for a third. And there again, no word on who they might be trying out or not. Voodoo, yes it will be. I will save it. Banjo Carry! Thanks for the sub, sir! Really appreciate it. Thank you very much. All right, so that's them. And now, what do we have next? Apex Gaming. Lots going on at Apex Gaming. Again, and forgive me for having to reiterate again and again that this is a rumor. So, Digital Devils broke up. Obviously, we know that because Eli and Archeon are together, so he left Digital Devils. We also hear that Original left Digital Devils. So, there's a whole slew of rumors and possibilities around Apex. So, it looks kind of busy, as you can see. Lackstar will stay. Original going over from Digital Devils and Zero from Digital Devils. Not confirmed, but Defunct also in the mix there. It's a weak rumor, but rumors around that. Mr. Lowe is in the mix. We just saw Mr. Lowe just a few moments ago with possibly Eli and Ark, but he's also his name appearing here. And Daisy comes up again. So Daisy's name flitting in and around all over the place, as is Mr. Lowe. But then there's one additional possibility, a name that's not even on there. The coach of Apex, Shadow Hunter, who is a top player. He's the kind of player that even puts a little bit of fear into the likes of Snowy and To Die For. He's that level of player. He might be coming back to South Africa. He's a South African, moved to Portugal, but might move back to South Africa to play in RLCS, come and play for Apex. And if that happens, they become real contenders. I mean, I think he's doing a stunning job and will continue to do so as the coach. But my word, Shadow Hunter on Apex would be amazing. Who would fall away? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 names in the mix there for Apex. So a lot to be sorted out. And so these are the rumors as we stand right now. Okay. Load does love tryouts. Okay, so that's Apex Gaming. Where are we now? Another team, another two people looking for a third. Ballum and Ram. Now, the name of their team, the team they were on last season, completely escapes me. Was it Sweaty's? Someone's going to have to help me out there. But they're looking for a third. I have no information on who they might be trying out, who's looking like a real contender or not. But there you go. They're looking for a third. So if you're a third looking for a 2, there you go. You can get in touch with Ballum and Ram. And then possible new teams, unconfirmed, /confirmed, /maybe, /definitely, who knows? So we have Mr. Lowe, Christian W, and Weelu. Mr. Lowe, I've seen that name somewhere else before. So, in the many rumors I've been getting and info that's been sent to me, this was sent to me as, this is going to be a new team. Mr. Lowe, obviously, Mr. Lowe, Christian W, no longer with Nibble. They have left Nibble, or Nibble left them, one of the two, and have been trying out for a third. Maybe Wheelu joins there. Of course, formerly of PWB from Reunion Island. So, okay, is that going to be a new team? Well, it's certainly one of the rumors. And then another new team, Amigus, Physics, Bigfoot, are rumored to have made a team. Confirmed? Not. Amigus, formerly of Yankees with No Brim, who I was very excited about. They were very briefly my favorite team. Well, they were my favorite team for as long as they were there, which wasn't long enough. And then Bigfoot, I know, was with a team, maybe with Stratic, and maybe with Balam, I forget. Physics, if I'm not mistaken, hasn't been in RLCS yet, but certainly a stalwart of the six mans and the local scene. So been around. So I think we're a potential and a possibility there. Hey, Bass from the Best! How's it, broski? Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the party. Great to have you. All right, so that's a potential new team. Our next possible new team is Sweaty Clarence, Stratic, and Just Specs. Not a very strong rumor. Derby King, thanks for the follow. Not a very strong rumor. Just I've heard it from one or two people. They're on team. If any of them are in chat, you're welcome to confirm and or deny as you wish. All right, Kino. Looks like Big Mouth Kino's in the chat. Good to have you, sir. Right, new team. Okay, so now we come to players who are looking for team. So they're out there. So keep in mind, there's looking for thirds, and now these are the Lone Rangers. And I may have missed a couple, but please do let me know if there are others. 5BS, who I think has the potential to be a fabulous player, and I can't believe he hasn't been picked up yet. Was on Ice Esports for a short while. But then the end of the season came. Snoozy, who was linked to Nibble for a while, I think. Well, certainly attached to Mr. Lowe. Snoozy couldn't play last season. Hadn't reached the age criteria for RLCS, but he's now 15 and can be picked up. And then Karma, formerly of Sun Moon Esport, and this is I've only heard this like from one. I believe is a restricted free agent out from Sun Moon. I don't know if they. I don't know. And then of course Skill Steel and Happy Meal are out there looking for teams. So those are the people we know, and I'm sure there's got to be more who are looking for team. And I'd love to know who else is out there who's looking to get picked up, is trying out. So if you do, let me know. Is there a team called the Saxophone team? Yeah, interesting question, and I do not believe. Listen, somewhere in the world, in some sport, I have no doubt there is such a team. Okay. Happy Meal! Happy Meal! Happy Meal's in the chat! I don't know if you're looking for a team, are you? These are all rumors. That's why there's a big fat question mark there. Hello, Jared. How are you? Welcome for the follow. Welcome aboard and to the party. Are you are you looking for a team? Happy Meal, do let us know. Leoxy, good to have you. I see you're over on YouTube. Come on over to Twitch. That's where we're all hanging. That's where the big party's at. You're welcome to hang in the quiet room of YouTube if you wish, but Gravy at RL over on Twitch. You want to come hang with the rest of us here. All right, who we got? Oh, Leoxy made it over from YouTube. Welcome, sir. Good to have you. And then, okay, so those are the LFTs I know about. There have to be more. What I don't have too much information on are the sort of the debut players, the players that have come up or look really good and have good potential, that have come up during the off season, that are going to be looking to join teams, form teams, and come out of the blue and impress next season. So I'd love to know some of those names. So Terrible says he's looking for it. He's Plat 13. Well, listen, you get picked up right away. Okay, so moving on from here. So there are reports of people retiring. And with one or two in particular, I'm going to make an on-air appeal that we make sure these people do not retire, because they're too good and I think have so much to offer the local scene. So Rowan, we know he's left. Unity, Elf, who I played my first ranked games with earlier today, and we did damn well. Eugen, formerly of Digital Devils, that's not confirmed as we know, but I haven't heard too much of where he might be going, so I think there might be a retirement there. Jerome in the Bath and Defunct. As a weak rumor about Defunct, but he's too good to lose to the scene. That would blow me away if he's not picked up. And Jerome in the Bath, who I've spoken to, and I understand there's real life stuff, there's other factors, but guys, you got to join me here, please. We cannot lose Jerome. Jerome's got to be here. So reach out, do what you got to do, people. Let's not lose Jerome in the Bath. So there we go. So everyone must retire, says Kino, except for Jerome and Defunct. Okay, cool. And I know I've missed a bunch of stuff in the chat. Okay, so that covers the rumors as I know them when it comes to rosters, individual players moving around, trying out, retiring, looking for team, looking for third. And then we come to the subject of orgs. And a little disturbing for me is the number of orgs that do not have and not. I think maybe they're looking to find rosters or just haven't found them. But it's a bit concerning. We have White Rabbit Gaming allegedly rumored to be coming into the scene and picking up a Rocket League roster. But a bunch that aren't. So let's look at Orlando Pirates. From what I can tell, the new super team of Snowy, Darth, and To Die For will fly under the flag of Orlando Pirates, if indeed that is confirmed. But will they be with Orlando? I just haven't. There's no confirmation that they're staying with that org, and there's nothing to indicate that they're not. But I've had no confirmation that they are. So what happens with Pirates remains to be seen. Bravado behind me here. Are they going to pick up a new roster? Happy Meal, have you got any information any light you can shed on this? I don't know what Bravado plans are. Are they picking up a new roster? Are they LFT? No idea there. But this is Bravado, I think, very important to the senior, and I really hope that they will find a roster and field one, and we'll see them back at Worlds next year. And then ATK, to my understanding, have abandoned Rocket League. No Rocket League team from ATK, which is a shame. One of the big orgs here. They really, really should have a team in Rocket League, but as it stands now, from what I understand, no Rocket League team, and that sucks. And then DNMK. DNMK broke up, as we know. Yopego, Casper, and Friction, and now or Defunct. And now I don't know. I do know. From what I can understand, there's an interest in having a Rocket League team, but they don't see a roster that they've liked. But I don't know if they're actively looking for one. So I don't know. It's kind of like we're keeping our eye on it, which is very vague and ambiguous. So I don't know what the plans are there. So as it stands now, I don't know that we see a DNMK team come the start of the 22-23 season. Which is not a cool thing. And then Nibble came into the scene late last season in the third split. Mr. Lowe front running that, but that roster no longer with Nibble come the end of the season. And again, I believe they're looking, or they're interested in seeing, but nothing catching their eye yet. And I don't know. I mean, with all the people that are looking for teams, the potential new teams, I think there are some players that can challenge for top 8, maybe top 4 there. So we certainly have the players to be picked up. But as it stands now, no Nibble Rocket League roster. So hopefully that changes before the end, and then that's it on the bigger orgs, and then a smaller org was Millennial Times Gaming, being fronted by Hamburger at the end of the last split. Now Lemons, who I see is in the chat, he's their content creator, and I'm getting murmurings that there's interest in them being in Rocket League, but no roster, no, and what they're doing about it, I have no idea. But as it stands now, only of all of those logos up there, only Orlando Pirates is the closest to an org being in the scene and having a confirmed roster. All right, Lemon says MTG will be in Rocket League. Well, just maybe. Okay. And this is what I'm dealing with. Everyone I talk to, well, maybe we'll do this, maybe we'll do that, maybe. All right, so I'm going to open it up to chat. If anybody wants to come and chat about this, if there are specific things, if there's something I've not mentioned, now's the time to dump it into chat. So let's see. Is there anything in chat worth mentioning here? Let's go here. See what is chat contributing anything meaningful here? Shadow Hunter. Olympic. Be easy on Jamal. Jamal's just an overly enthusiastic Rocket League fan. So, yeah, Lemons. Yeah, thanks for that non-confirmation. Siphon! Olympic is the sub. Okay, what? And so it begins. Fun and games. Hey, Shens is here. There's always rumors. There's rumors of everything. We are not short rumors. We're short of many things. Rumors are not them. So, MTG, sure, yeah, definitely. We're definitely thinking about maybe having a Rocket League roster, perhaps. Is pretty much where we are with MTG. Olympic, I will say this: you are triggered far too easily. Oh, hold on, I'm getting Discord messages. Okay, well, let's see if I'm getting anything juicy, if it's just some randos. Okay, cool. Well, nothing yet, so we'll see. Okay, well, listen, you know what, for me. And you know what? There can be all the screenshots in the world. People troll each other. People give misinformation. It's an ongoing. It is called mania for a reason. So until there's a tweet announcing this is our roster, this is what we're doing, that's when it's confirmed. Someone's back alley Discord chat with somebody else that was screen grab, not a confirmation. So there you go. Ooh, well, Shens. Do Shens or Lemons? One of you got to tell me what's going on here. And then we might as well. Fatality. Hey, listen, K Sleet, why don't you Discord me the information? Actually, then we're gonna know it came from you. But Discord it to me anyway. I won't necessarily put it out on air unless you approve that. But I'd love to hear it. That sounds amazing. Ginger Muzz, you show up here 45 minutes in and ask what happened. Hey, Ori and Aces are. Do you know who we haven't spoken about? Evolve Gaming. I've heard nothing about Evolve Gaming. Ice Esports, other than what I said about, I think, Boy. And, Boy, by the way, a rumor I've heard is that he's going to get picked up by Sun Moon. I don't know where that stands, but what happens with Ice Esports? What happens with Evolve Gaming? With Ori and Aces? I have zero information on those teams and the players that were with them. So JTW says we chillin'. What does that mean? Not Evolve Gaming anymore. So JTW, do we expect to see you in the new season? What's the info, bro? Let me see. Sky. All right, so can I... okay, I'm going to give this information. I just got a Discord message from Sky. And he says that Galaxy and Werty are teaming. So does that mean they're going to be a third with Gizao, the former Dutch, well, not former Dutch, the Dutchman who's a former coach of ATK? Are they with Gizao as a rumor? Okay, so Gizao is a rumor, but Galaxy and Werty confirmed. Okay, well there you go. You heard it first here, folks. Who just followed? Keegan Taylor, thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard. All right, well hold on. Now there's more. Now there's more Discords. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So, Olympic, thank you very much. But like I say, bro, private messages are not confirmations. They are just people's. It's just people adding to the rumor. But I appreciate you sending that to me. And then hold on, I've got something else here. Something from Twitter. Oh, look at this. Hold on, I got to show this tweet. Hold on, there we go. No, not screen 3. I need to put that above there. All right, so this is a tweet I've just seen from Shifty RLE. Jerome in the Bath from SSA is strongly rumored to be retiring. Confirmed today on stream by @Greybeard. If the Shifty RLE journalism community wants to stop this travesty, please tag Jerome in the Bath. Yes! Only another rumor with the player is a potential pickup from... What? Nutsack Esports? What the fuck is that? Okay, well, interesting stuff. Very interesting. Okay, well, there you go. Jerome, I don't know if Jerome's in the chat. Jared, it is confirmed that SSA will have regionals again. And let's talk about the rumors around that. Okay, there we go. Let's talk about the rumors around that. So we're definitely getting a season. SSA is going to be part of RLCS 22-23 season. That's a given. We don't know the format. We do not know if we're going to get major spots or not. We don't know if it's going to be a wildcard system again, or maybe wildcards at majors. So we don't know those details, but absolutely SSA is going to be part of the global RLCS Rocket League World Championship Series. So that's a definite, Jared. But we wait on tenterhooks for the details of how that all plays out. Okay, Drew, thanks for that info. But then nothing confirmed there then, obviously. And then what have we got from Leoxy? Okay, so Leoxy has just Discorded me some juicy information, but then says, don't say anything yet. Okay, so Leoxy, thanks for that information. I'll wait for confirmation or compounding rumors coming as a backup. Flock, I'd love to see decals for SSA teams. All right, hold on. I've got another message. Okay. Okay, thank you for the follow, Monarch Condor. Oh, the Monarch boys and girls here in strength. Steez! Holy balls, I haven't seen Steez in ages. How are you, Steez? And now he's following. How awesome. Okay, so Case Sleet has just sent me some delicious info, but again, he says I can't tell anybody, so I won't say. But it is juicy for another episode, another Roster Mania episode for sure. All right, so Leoxy's basically covering his own ass. He's like, yeah, I don't know if I can say that, so don't say anything, so I'm not going to say anything. Boo-boos! Boo-boos, welcome aboard. Thank you for joining. Welcome to the party. Okay, no, I'm good stuff. All right, Jota, I was just reading your chat, your message there. So Shenzi here says MTG is definitely in big caps. So he shouted that. MTG is definitely looking to enter RLCS for 22-23. We're in the process of scouting and securing players, but nothing solid yet. So some firmness on a little bit of wobbly ground. So, well, listen, that's positive. So looking hard for confirmations coming out of MTG. Espionage. We have 2 confirmed players. All right. I'd care to share with us who those players are? Team Espionage. Sorry, my voice is supposed to go high, but I'm not 13 anymore. Team Espionage. No, that didn't work at all. All right, what else we got? Anyone coming with some juicy info that hasn't been covered here? You can Discord it to me and tell me I can say it, or Discord it to me and tell me I can't. Hold on a second. I have missed something here, and I've seen a lot of the Monarch people have been in chat tonight and have followed. Thank you very much. But someone's just Discorded me. So can anyone from Monarch, Boo-Boos, or was it Connor? Can anyone confirm that Monarch is going to have a Rocket League roster? Alf is here. He's just causing some shit, throwing some names. So listen, that'll be, I mean, Monarch been around. They've had a bunch of rosters in other sports. Would love to see them in Rocket League. Who's spilling beans? Oh, that would be telling. Okay, so there we go. Firmly in the camp of rumor that Monarch are coming into Rocket League. So we'll have to wait and see, and who they might be talking to and possibly picking up. So I think perhaps now is a good time to steel ourselves for the disappointments of the next season, because it is very possible that the season is structured exactly as the last season was. It would be massively disappointing. And what that would mean is that we don't get a major spot and have to duke it out in wildcard. And maybe if we go into it with that mindset, we're not disappointed if that's what happens. And then we're massively elated and surprised if we get major spots and more access. And please, an official broadcast. Please, my stress levels. If we can just have an official broadcast. Saros, how's it? I see you there on YouTube. Welcome. Thanks for being there. Come on over to Twitch. That's where all the fun and games is happening. You're welcome to stay in the quiet room of YouTube or come to the party. That's over on Twitch. Rumor debunked. Monarch will be joining Rocket League. Okay, hold on. That deserves one of these. Yes! Monarch, welcome aboard! That is excellent news. Would love to know if you have a roster already, or who you're looking at. That sounds amazing. Okay. What else have we got going here? All right, I think those are probably all the leagues. Oh, I love it. Well, listen, I played recently with Mr. Sleet, as I did with Elf, and yeah, it's been going well. Greybeard becoming a pro. I am the worst in those situations. Well, you saw I tweeted yesterday, and I asked about is there going to be a Masters League, a Seniors League for over 30s? I might consider if you can be a pro like in the master level, then I might, like old people. Yeah, Ballum, I don't have a team, bro. I'm LFB. I'm looking for broadcast. That's what consumes my life. While I quietly try and become a grand champion, I'm looking for official broadcast. LFOB is what I'm doing. So either we get a Sonic sanctioned broadcast or a very wealthy businessman who says, or brand that says, you know what, we are gonna roll out an epic RLCS broadcast. We want to be involved. How do we do it? That's what I want. Because the worst thing is, can you imagine I join a competitive team, I make main event, and there's no one there to broadcast it? I would be massively depressed. Remy Spoke! Welcome, I see you there on YouTube. Come on over to Twitch, that's where we're having the party. But glad to have you there in YouTube. But come over to Twitch. Disabled League, sis, man, sis. Hey, Moni! I see you there on YouTube. Come and hang on Twitch. Ooh, hold on a second. I have a Discord message. Just checking if I can confirm this on stream. All right. So, tragic news. I've just been informed, reliably informed, that Nibble will not be involved in Rocket League for RLCS next season. So, yeah, that's a sadness. So, no Nibble Esports next season. Perhaps they can be enticed to come the season after, I don't know. And hopefully the void may be filled by another org. But there you go. Hey, Marnie made it over to Twitch. Well done, sir. Good to have you. You're lobbying for Eve Tech to get involved. So, Jamal, here's my take on sponsorships. Everybody in esports goes to Predator Gaming, Acer, same, Eve Tech, Cougar Gaming, the 7 hardware brands, and says, come and sponsor. The vision is too small, bruh. These guys do not have the long vision. And I don't mean to discourage you from going to lobby them, but those are not the people who are gonna provide the vision and the capacity we need to explode this esport in South Africa. Of course, we'll take any money they're willing to give us, but I don't see any local brand having the broader vision to take this game where it needs to be. Rocket League is the highest paid esport in South Africa. It's unbelievable to me, the lack, how these guys are not falling over themselves to get involved in Rocket League blows my mind. And they're just indicative to me that the vision's not there. So we need to go elsewhere. There are people who will have the vision. There are very tiny whispers. If everything I've said tonight is a rumor, what's below a rumor? A whispered rumor that there are some international orgs maybe looking at getting into Rocket League in South Africa, in SSA, because it will be a cheap region for them to get into, to build a team to be globally competitive. It would be such a W for them, and easier than trying to get into North America, Europe, and now even South America or MENA. This region is ripe for that growth, and we need people and orgs and brands with a broader vision, and that's who I'd like to be lobbying. So if you want to put me in touch with people who you think I should be talking to, I will talk to anybody about this and take it. Those people exist, and we're going to find them, and they're going to get involved. Hey, Hot Zen Monster, good to see you, broski. Remy Spoke. I have. You know what? I kind of remember you, but I couldn't give you any details. So that's a chat from over on YouTube. All right, and then Snoozy did say earlier, can confirm Nibble is klar. Yeah, so there we go. We do know that now, which is. All right, so I think we've covered it, guys. So we've managed to run through Rumor Mania in less than an hour, and I'm hoping. My big hope for this time next year is that Rumor Mania takes 2 hours, because there are so many people, so many players, so many people who are getting involved, and there's twice the number of players to talk about, and so that's the plan. Yeah, Cameron, you're now sort of talking above my pay grade. I don't know. I think as a region, we've still got to find out what our play style is, and how it fits in with the global scene. But I think with a lot of our players having played Europe, probably being most influenced by European play, but yeah, I don't know. I think it's still too early to know or say what. But having said that, so I've been very remiss. We're having a rumor mania about next season, but we haven't really put last season to bed. So my plan is hopefully next week to get one or all of the players that went to Worlds onto a podcast to talk about the experience, what they learned, the lessons they learned, what they will bring back to the local Rocket League scene, and they're just generally about the experience. And it's an oversight that we haven't done that yet, but very keen to have those guys, because that's information local players need to have. What should we be working on? Where should be the focus? Where are we weak as a region? How do we become better prepared for international competition? So I reckon I reckon that's going to be on the lineup for next week. Eli, I see you there over on YouTube. All the funds are here on Twitch. You can hang on YouTube if you want, but come to Twitch if you also want to have fun. Hey, Aiton, how's it? It's all going good. Okay. So, and I've missed a bunch of followers. So, Moya Yad, hello there. I probably said your name wrong, butchered it like hell, but thanks for the follow. Welcome aboard, and welcome to the party. I'm trying to go back on chat here to see. I missed a couple of follows, and I'm very sorry. Dear, I was right in the middle of an impassioned point about something, and I forgot to say how's it to the followers. All right, well, unless there's anything else, I think that's going to bring this episode, the rumor episode of 180 milliseconds too late, to an end. 180 milliseconds too late is the SSA Rocket League podcast. And as we start looking to the start of next season, which we still don't know when it's going to start, and I think a bunch of the pros do know. I don't know about the SSA pros, but certainly North America EU pros know when it's going to start. They're just being told they can't tell anybody. So, we got a sub! Hot Set Monster! Rockstar Bro, thank you very much for the sub! Love it, thank you. Thanks, Steed. And Nino, I hope this satisfied your need for the Skinner and the info, and I'm sure a lot will change. Be interesting to see how much of what I said happens. Someone redeeming a drink. Why does chat not tell me who's redeeming the drink? This is very frustrating. Alf joins a random team and we win worlds. All right, Alf, I'd pay to see that. I'd pay a lot of money to see that, as a matter of fact. Hey, it is Snowy's dad in chat. How's it, sir? Yep, there you go. I'm 100% behind you, Brett, and it's part of the So my view is that, by and large, brands look for, and orgs to an extent look for, they're running a business. They've got to keep themselves afloat. They've got to make money. Whoever redeemed the drink, salute. And I understand that, but it tends to be about that immediate gain. What can we get out of the season or the next regional, rather than what are we building over 3 years? That takes capital. It takes investment. It takes time and money. I get that. And if that is the problem, we have to go and look where that money is. So that's the issue as I see it. All right, guys. So I think we're going to bring it to an end, but we have to go and raid. And I really, really hope there is a SSA Rocket League. Mr. Lowe's live. You know what? He's smart. He knows I like to raid. So he's quickly gone live. So we are going to thank you very much, Inquiz. My pleasure. We are going to go and raid Mr. Lowe. So tell him that Greybeard sent you, and tell him to make up his mind and settle down and decide what he's doing next season, or ask him who else he's trying out for. So I think I'll hit the raid button there. Yeah, okay, so let's all go say how's it to Mr. Lowe in 4, 3. But in the meantime, peace. I'm out. Thanks for coming to hang. It's been a blast. Until the next episode. Peace.